everyone. The Michigan Tech hockey team has made it a habit of tying most of its games in December. The Huskies were out for revenge against Bowling Green after dropping yesterday's contest at home. Let's head on over to Houghton. We'll jump to the third period. Tech up 3-2. Tanner Caro with a nice move sneaks this puck in. Tech leads 4-2. But back come the Falcons. Bryce Williamson up next. He finds Ben Murphy in front of the net, and he scores in front. Both teams would tie at 4 goals apiece, and there would be no score in overtime as Michigan Tech ties Bowling Green 4-4. The NMU hockey team traveled to North Dakota to wrap up this series. Let's jump to the third as Michael Park finds Gage Osmus for the goal. North Dakota will score 3 goals in the third to defeat NMU 3-1. Wildcat Shane Sooth scored NMU's lone goal in the first period. In some more scores, Lake State has just dropped the puck against Alaska Anchorage. They're currently in the first period. In high school hockey today in Escanaba, the Eskimos hosted Hancock. Third period, Eskimos lead 1-0 when Levi Wonder stuffs this goal past William Lucian. It's 2-0 Escanaba. Now the Hancock net is going to be empty, and of course, Levi Wonder will take advantage. He catches up to the puck in the neutral zone and scores the empty netter as Escanaba goes on to win 3-0. In some more high school scores tonight, Houghton blanks Rochester United 5-0 behind Raymond Bryce's hat trick, while Calumet and Farmington United tie 6-6. Painesdale Jeffers earns a 5-2 victory over Jackson Lumen Christi in the Division III showcase at Gaylord. In college hockey, Finlandia wins at home as they blank Wisconsin Superior 3-0. In boys high school basketball, Ewan Trout Creek hosts Lake Linden Hubble. First quarter for the Lakes, Trent Ambrule to Lake Manette, and he pours in the outside shots. Lakes start quickly. They lead 6-2. Short time later on the break, Cole Beauchamp swats a pass to Tyler Roos, and he connects on the baseline. Jay. Panthers also can score in transition. Zach Leskala spots Michael Boro under the hoop 4-2, but the Lakes still lead 12-6. Lakeland and Hubble goes on a 9-0 run. They capped on this play where Beauchamp finds Manette over to Ryan Knoll for the short basket. It's 21-6 Lakes. Lane Brown paced the Panthers with 25 points, but Lakeland and Hubble had 5 players in double figures. They pulled away for an 84-50 victory. In some more basketball scores, Hannahville is your victor. They defeat Mackinac Island by 34 points, 51-17. And in girls basketball, the team won again, 41-37. And the Maroons win by 13 over the Sioux, 48-35. Aaliyah Stewart scored 14, while Amanda Pedersen added 12 points. In basketball down in Ohio, the NMU women's basketball team traveled to the Findlay Oilers. First half, Lauren Gruber goes up and gets the bouncing ball to fall. Wildcats have the lead 5-3. Later, Sarah Miller again with the 3-ball. Findlay just can't get a body on her. That shot makes it 12-7, advantage NMU. Then down in the post, Nea Makala gets on the scoreboard as the ladies win it in a close one on the road, 71-66. The men's basketball team also faced Findlay earlier today, looked for a similar result. First half, Grand Rapids native Marcus Hall drives to the hoop, makes the bucket and one. Wildcats take the early lead 3-2. Later, Chavis Madison wide open for 3 drains that bucket, but they still trail by 5. Then NMU's Ethan Blackwell will get the steal. It goes cross country for the bucket and one, but the NMU men's team would fall short. They lose 78-69 against Findlay. The Michigan Tech women went into overtime to top Hillsdale 78-75. Kylie Moxie tied for a game-high 18 points. Meanwhile, the men win in a 3-point decision 84-81 as Ben Stelzer went off for 32 points to lead the Huskies. Also on the road, Lake State, the women fall 76-69 to Walsh, while the men win by 3. Derek Billing led all scorers with 23 points. Westwood hosted a super duel between 6 teams. In this 135-pound round 2 matchup, Iron Mountain's Corbin Henkel takes down Marquette's Bo Castor, but Castor gets good positioning for the 7-5 victory. He won all 5 of his matches. To round 3 in this 140-pound matchup, Escanaba's Jerry Bizot has Iron Mountain's Stefan Petrika pinned, and he will take the victory. Good day for the Escanaba group. Finally, in the 215-pound weight class, Nagani Samuel Collins facing Westwood's Ryan Johnson. Collins able to pin Johnson early in the match to earn the victory. So let's take a look at the team standings after all 5 rounds were finished. Marquette will come in first. They swept all 5 of their matches, followed by Escanaba. They won 4. Westwood, Iron Mountain, Nagani, and Gwynn come in 6th. Finally, in some swimming, Sault Ste. Marie and Marquette visited Houghton this afternoon for a swimming triangular. We'll pick up the action with the conclusion of the girls' 100-yard butterfly. Marquette's Logan Vera in lane 3 on the left and Houghton's Sophie Whitting in lane 4 on the right. Vera will outkick Whitting to the wall. She finished in 1 minute and 9.79 seconds. For the boys' 100 butterfly, it's a fair start. Once again, close race between Marquette's Sam Williams in lane 3 and Drew Meyer in lane 4. Williams will win by a little more than a half a second at 58.57 seconds, with Meyer at 59.12. Marquette's Lonnie Belton and Andrew Kilpala both won 100 freestyles. Combining both boys and girls team scores, Marquette wins 283 points on top, while Houghton comes in second and the Sioux comes in third. For more sports scores and highlights, visit our website at BurnMichiganSource.com.
All right, that was a lot of sports there. I don't know if I can really keep up, but the one thing that I was thinking about was Michigan Tech hockey tied again. Didn't they tie previously?
Yes, they tied 3 times. I think 3 times this past month.
Okay.
So they're still unbeaten, which is great. But they dropped the contest last night to Bowling Green.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Lily. We'll be right back with your final story.